What was the difference in this one tonight?
Well, overtime, right? It goes to overtime. They got the extra up and down game. I thought second, we kind of took over. We had some good chances. In the third, they had a better first 10 minutes. We kind of sat back, and Joe made some big saves throughout the game. Penalty kill in the first, he made two huge ones, kept us in it, and then we had our fair share of chances to pot one, and that's what it comes down to at this time of year. This is how tight it's going to be throughout the rest of the year, and we'll learn from it. And got a point, but it wasn't good enough tonight.
On your goal, were you expecting a pass from Carlo, or were you thinking that was going to be a one-timer?
Yeah, he fans on it. Tried to go for a rebound and was lucky enough that it bounced off his stick and had a wide open net.
Did you consider going full clapper on the penalty shot there?
I was too tired. I should have faked the broken stick and let Matthews go or something.
What did you see on? Take us through the penalty shot, I guess.
I've done that move before, just lost the puck. That's pretty much it. I could probably shoot it there, but it's easy to say once I watch it again and slow it down and do all that, but it doesn't go in, and sun comes up tomorrow and we get back after it.
It's a point. I mean, all things considered,
you want to get the extra, I think, especially within the division, but we didn't, and we keep moving forward. I thought we played a better game than Minnesota. We were tighter. Our D grinded. You go down to 5D that early, it's a grind, and they played really well for us. Waller was good. The guys stepped up, so we just got to find a way to get that extra goal, a greasy one at some point in the game, but we didn't, and we just got to keep moving.
How would you describe the significance of OEL to the team this year?
Oh, it's been unbelievable. I've seen it for my whole career, right? And he's brought everything to this team, power play, penalty kill, and he's done everything. So he's a big part of our group, and we'll see what happens here.
You guys are off tomorrow, but just with Friday night coming in, big game. Mitch coming in, what do you expect the atmosphere to be like?
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think Mitch did a lot for the city while he was here. He was a really good player for this team for a while. I was fortunate to play with him for only a short period of time, but he did a lot of good things, and I'm sure it's going to be loud.
What makes Detroit's top pair of Edmondson and Sider so difficult?
Well, they're both big bodies. They move well. That's the thing, and they're good with the puck. So when you have that, it's hard to forecheck. Their goalie played the puck well tonight, I thought, and it was hard to get in sometimes on the forecheck. But I thought we stayed over top of them for the most part. They got some speed. They get behind you. Our D did a really good job of gapping up, and again, Joe was really good.
What do you notice about how he's able to respond, Joseph, when these a couple games where the goals go in?
Yeah, I mean, Minnesota, there's 3 high tips on him, right? And he's pretty hard on himself, but he's been unbelievable for us all year, and that's how we've kind of got back into things, and him and Beast. So he's been great for us all year, and he was again tonight.
What can you take away from tonight's game?
Yeah, it was a good match. I think both teams played really well. It was a tight game, almost playoff type feel, I thought, and comes down to a goal in OT. So I thought we played a really good game, really strong defensively, some big blocks, and good game.
How did you like the way you battled?
Yeah, I mean, just got back to my process and got back in and did my best to stay in the moment and take it a save at a time. And I thought our guys especially did a really good job at making things predictable, and again, some big blocks, especially Capers, some big blocks out there. So Brando as well.
What does it feel like when the guy at the other end is kind of matching you save for save, and it's like hardly anything's going in on either end?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get in a little battle like that. For me, I just try to stay focused on what I'm doing, and Gibson played a great game over there, so props to him.
As a young American, I'm wondering, Patrick Kane's about to become the all-time American scorer in the NHL. Like, what's it like battling him?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the first time you play guys like that in your career, it's pretty special. Guys like him and Crosby, Ovechkin, names like that, and he's a legend and someone I've looked up to even as a goalie. it's pretty cool. It's a little surreal playing him, but as you play him more and more, it becomes more normal.
You mentioned a couple of defensemen there, but what did you notice about the way the group, without Oliver's services, kind of do differently to kind of keep them as tight as they did?
Yeah, I think the guys stepped up. I have full trust in whoever's in the lineup. I think we have unbelievable D up and down all the way through. So I think I can't speak enough about them. I think they did a really good job tonight, and
What has Ekman Larson meant to the team this year?
Yeah, he's been great out there as a two-way player. He's just like all the other guys, someone I really trust, and I think he's getting rewarded for that, obviously with the Olympics, and I hope he's all right.
There's an emotional night coming up on Friday. How should Mitch be remembered in this sport as he did with decade?
Yeah, I mean, right. You said he's been here about a decade, or he's been a special player for this team for a long time, and he's been a big presence in the community as well, not just with hockey. So I would hope it's a warm welcome. I know he has nothing but good memories here, and I think the fans have experienced a lot of good memories with him as well. So he's a great guy. It's unfortunate he's not with their group anymore, but I think hockey is a place of respect, and I hope that the fans pay him respect, and I can't speak for everyone. I don't know how everyone feels, but just with playing with him, I know he's been an unbelievable guy, and it's going to be emotional for him.
What was it like playing him last week? I think he had the first shot in that game.
Yeah, it was weird seeing him as a center and running the power play as a D-man. He's all over the ice, but he had a little facial hair. He's embracing the dad life. But no, it was nice to see him and catch up a bit, and it'd be good for him to get back in the building.
What was the difference tonight in your mind?
I think we came up stronger. We played a good two first period. A couple of mistakes on the third, and then we went overtime. Could go both sides. We had all the chances. We just couldn't bury.
What did you make of the way your blue line kind of rallied around the fact that Oliver wasn't there and you guys had to step up?
Yeah, all the guys stepped up. Some guys played the big minutes, especially Kaber. Obviously when you see a guy go down like that early, you always try to play a bit more safe. Don't go up the rush for nothing, obviously, because you're going to play a lot more. But I think we did a good job for that.
Joseph was saying that almost playoff-like feel to this game. It's only January, but how crucial do the points feel to you?
Well, when you look at the standing, we're a couple points away from 8 teams, and so every point is important. That's why we have that playoff mentality, playoff feeling. You can't go a couple of games in a row without any points. Obviously, you don't want to get too far from the lead dogs, and we're just grinding away points here.
What made Detroit a tough out this season? What have you kind of noticed about them?
Yeah, no, obviously I think they stepped up their game. When they play well, it shows.
You were physical again tonight. How much was that needed in a game like that?
It's my game. It's my bread and butter, so I need to keep at it.
The schedule is so intense, Simon. I'm wondering how hard it is to play your style on a consistent basis in a year like this.
Yeah, I mean, the Brews don't really have time to heal. You just got to play through it, man. We get paid to do what we love, and it's my game, so I just got to do it every night.
What did you see on that hit on Raymond right at the end of the second?
I mean, he wasn't looking at me, so...
What do you appreciate about how Joseph is able to bounce back?
No, yeah, he's been great for us. He's been doing some great saves for us, keeping us in certain games and giving us the opportunity to win. So just keep going like that.
What do you think Friday is going to be like? Mitch back in town on an emotional night. What are you expecting?
Yeah, I haven't really put my mind to it. Obviously, I just finished here. I'm sure it's going to be emotional for him. He's been here a long time. He's been a big part of this organization. It's going to be good for him.
Thank you.
What was the difference in your mind tonight?
I think it's hard to say. I think we competed pretty hard. Got pucks behind them at the right opportunities. It was a low-scoring game, a defensive game, but overall, I think you pushed to overtime and give yourself a chance. So just take the positives away from that one.
How did you like the way your blue line kind of rallied around the fact that Oliver wasn't back and you guys had to step up?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think whenever you can just embrace the challenge and continue to go forward, next man up mentality, and I think we did a good job of maintaining our short shifts, not making bad decisions at the blue lines and things like that. Our forwards definitely helped in that regard as well to allow us to change. So when you can play the right way like that, it definitely helps when you have 5D.
What's Oliver meant to the team this season?
So much. I think you've seen him just raise his game to a whole nother level. His playmaking ability, his calmness, just in the defensive zone. He's got an amazing stick. He's somebody that I definitely look up to and like to try and learn from for sure. But his game is fantastic, and his composure definitely keeps things a little bit more calm for us. And he's definitely a big opponent of our group.
What have you noticed about Detroit that they seem to have taken the step this year? Why do you think that is?
I think throughout these past couple of years, we've recognized that they have a lot of skill, but overall, their team game, they're doing a good job. They forecheck hard. They kind of are on top of you at different moments. When you're trying to break the puck out, their defensemen are on top of you, on top of our forwards. So they're playing a little bit more of an assertive game, and I think that's benefiting them. But you can also catch them in certain moments if you play the right way as well. So definitely a good team over there.
Kane had an empty net there at the end of the first, and you block it. What are you thinking in that moment?
For me, I'm always just trying to let Joe see the initial shot, and then if I can be off for the back door, that's a huge thing for me. I was lucky enough to be in that lane there and block it. I know my responsibilities with that one for sure, so just trying to make it as easy where Joe can see the initial shot, and we have a very good odds from there.
What do you appreciate about how Joe kind of has bounced back this season when he's had games where the puck's gone?
Yeah. Oh, no, Joe, I love playing in front of Joe. I think we're spoiled here in a way of having such good goalies behind us. Being a defensive guy, I absolutely love, communicating with those guys, playing with them, and I have nothing but great things to say about Joe.
You know what it's like going back to a place that you started your career? What do you imagine Mitch might feel Friday?
A lot of emotions, but if there's anything I can say, it's a beautiful thing in all regards. Obviously, he was here for a long time, but I hope he just comes in and takes advantage of the opportunity to appreciate just all the memories that he's built over his years here. And there's definitely going to be an extra spring in his step for sure. But overall, I think we want to just continue to play our game, focus on ourselves, but that'll be an emotional one for him for sure.
Will it be an extra spring for you guys? Scott was asked about the building. He said loud.
Yeah.
What are you expecting Friday?
For sure. I'm expecting a fantastic crowd within this building. And then I think overall the game will be intense as well. So, that's a big game for us in just any regard. But with having Mitchie on the other side, just such a key component to this group for a long time, it'll be fun to compete against him and embrace the challenge again. He's a fantastic player, and I've had to play against him a bunch. But, it's always fun to embrace that challenge.
What was the difference for you tonight?
Pretty even game. I mean, I thought that we had a lot of chances in the first two periods. We couldn't get it by them, and they made a pretty good push in the third, but both goalies were really good tonight, and that's what I saw.
You've got a losing record in the shootout, which could come back and bite you later. Is that something you can work on, or
shootouts?
Oh, sorry, the overtime.
Overtime? Yeah, there's, I think more so you can work on it, but it's about video and what we're doing. I mean, he just got overpowered there at the end, and they ended up scoring on it. But
hockey for a rookie, where are you at with Easton Cowan in his game right now?
Thought he made some really good plays tonight. He does good things, and there's things he has to do better. It's a typical young player in the league. There's plays where he's got to recognize there's nothing there and make a strong play, and he makes plays. He's made some good plays tonight again, and it's normal. Young guy, where he's at, got to get stronger, better decisions at times.
How's Oliver?
Lower body right now. I'll know more tomorrow. Evaluate him, look at him, and see where he's at.
What's he meant to the team this season?
Well, a lot, obviously. We all know how well he's played and what he provides for our team. We lost him early tonight, and we're down. Thought our 5D competed extremely hard. That's tough playing 58 minutes with 5D.
You started Laughton's line tonight. They got to go. How do you think they did overall in their role?
They were good. I mean, they got us a goal, but they played against one of those top lines most of the night and did a good job against them and didn't give much up. And checked well and did what they do, kill penalties. So they were good.
Emotional night coming up on Friday. How should Mitch be remembered in this market?
Yeah, I mean, he obviously did a lot here for the Leafs as a player and a person. He was a great player here. Yeah, I mean, and a great person. Did a lot for the community and, played a lot of good hockey here.
You think your group can feed off the atmosphere Friday? Like it should
What's
be.
that?
You think your group can feed off the atmosphere Friday? Should be pretty electric in the building.
I don't think it has anything to do with Mitch or the electricity in the building. It just has to do with, we need that same mindset we had tonight. Like, thought our guys were competitive tonight. A lot of good things. It's, we got to go into every game that way right now. That's where we're at.
You mentioned the goaltending. What did you like the most about how Joseph responded tonight?
Yeah, a great response by him. I thought he was really good. Saves, made a lot of good saves, made good saves in their power play. Overall, he was, really good and gave us a chance to win tonight.